This presentation will be on differentiated teaching using PowerPoint. I've had the advantage of going to several different schools and school districts, and I've noticed that there definitely is a need for differentiated instruction. And I've provided people with smart notebook lessons, and some people are reluctant to use that because they either do not understand smart notebook or they think it's too hard. So I went ahead and created differentiated instruction using a PowerPoint. Now I know a lot of people are very used to using PowerPoint, and with this video we're going to make this as simple as possible. This lesson will be presented in 3 parts. 1, you'll notice that we have the PDF file that you're currently looking at, and what we've done is we've typed this up as we went along and created the presentation for you. So hopefully this covers every possible angle that might come up. 2, we're going to create a video. The video will take the differentiated instruction from ground zero all the way to the very end of when you're done. And part 3, we will provide you with an example lesson of PowerPoint using it for a random number generator and differentiated instruction. That all you have to do is modify it by changing the names and also the lessons or assignments that you want the kids to do. This is very important that you follow the directions that we're about to give you, and it's going to make it really easy for you in doing so. Now, this button right here, when you click on it, it will go directly to the internet and bring up a PowerPoint that has random number generator built into it. 2, if you're doing this for the first time, you will come up with a security warning. Not to worry, just click on enable and enable content. And the differentiated lessons, you'll come up with this. Now you must be running your PowerPoint. What I would do at this point in time, I would hit File, Save As, and create a folder called Differentiated Lessons. Save the PowerPoint into that folder. Next, when you run your PowerPoint, you'll come up with this screen. If you don't run your PowerPoint, this will not function. So if it just looks like it's sitting there, that's because you have not run your PowerPoint. You can do that in several ways. Let me just give you one. Tap the F5 key on your keyboard. You'll notice that we have 2 icons here. These will be used in a few seconds a little bit later on. What you'll do in this little block here is you will type in the students' names. Only type in the first name because it's going to occupy quite a bit of the screen if you type in the whole name, and this makes it a little bit easier for you and also the computer. Now after you typed in the names, you want to hit the other icon to save it. It's imperative that you save this into the folder that you already created with the PowerPoint. Let me say that again. It's imperative, it's important that you save your database with the students' names in it into the folder that you've created with the PowerPoint. That is really important. And once it's saved there, you don't have to do it again because you can just simply extract it using the other button to retrieve it when you come back in a couple of days. Now, this is what you'll see, a temp folder path. You'll simply click on that, and again the video that we're going to show you will provide you with directions on how to do that, and the rest of the information is here. Now the first time you've done this, the first part of this will explain how to do that. If you come back in another day, you may want to look down here if you're having some difficulty, and this will help you do that. Now this is all based on the concept that everybody's computer system is a little bit different, so we try to encompass everything. Hopefully all of what I've just said makes sense, and if it didn't, not to worry. You can contact me, get my attention, and also watch the video as many times as you like. Okay, what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to click this icon right here, and we're going to bring up the PowerPoint, and we'll start from scratch. I'm going to place my mouse on the button, and I'm going to hold the control key down so we can open up, because my computer will not open up pop-ups. And in doing so, you'll have this appear. Then all we need to do is click on the word open. Please remember that when you open up your PowerPoint, it's going to say security warning is one of the things. Enable content. click on that. So yes, you can run this through. You'll notice there's 1, 2, and 3 is all there is. And the reason for that is the flash is embedded. Now remember, I'm going to click here, but you're not going to see anything because your PowerPoint must be running. In order to run it, you can use the icon at the bottom to run it, or just simply, as I'm going to do, tap the F5 key. When you tap the F5 key, the following will happen. Here's one. Here's the second page. It tells you exactly how to do it. What these will do is save and load. Click again. And now what I'm going to do is type in just a few names. Bob, each person's name must be on a different line. Carol, me of course, and Penny, my dog. Okay, now that you're done, let's save our settings. To do that, I'm simply going to hit this icon right here. And you'll notice that here is the folder that we're talking about, and here's our PowerPoint, and I'm going to hit the word save, and we've just now saved it. Now, just as an example, when I click start, watch what happens. Then I click on go, and there's only 4 people in here, so it'll randomly pick a person's name. Obviously, you'll have, if you have more people, this will obviously be smaller desks. Now, once you've determined whose name you're going to hit, don't click on here because it's not hyperlinked. Click outside, and when you click outside, it will jump to your first PowerPoint slide that you have created. Now, I'm going to show you how to do that in the next few seconds.